Assemblymember Gary Finch.
First of all, I'd like to thank Assemblyman Gillio and Graff for their work on the task force. And I also want to thank you for coming today and sharing your stories. They're positive, and they're great stories. Unfortunately, it's not all like that out there. I believe the most important thing we do in New York State is to keep our people safe. That's number one. In this issue, we've heard the word epidemic. It's not epidemic. We are in the middle of a real crisis. We're in an emergency. We have people dying out there every day of the week. I represent 4 counties. The county where I live, Cayuga, less than 80,000 people are in that county. We've had 24 deaths from overdose of heroin and opiates in the last 14 months. 24 deaths just in this little, so it's pervasive across the New York State. We need more detox centers. We need rehabilitation centers. We need more funding for law enforcement and for continuing education and counseling. We need to reduce the stigma of heroin and opiate addiction. This is a disease. It's a disease. It's been proven so. 20% of every one of us has an affinity to an addiction problem. So we're waiting there for the doctor to prescribe the opiate because we have a toothache or a pain or whatever we have, and they're willing to give it to us. And down the road, we become trapped in addiction. There's currently about $2.5 billion sitting across the way, downstairs on the second floor, unexpended balances from money that New York State has gotten through suits for the bank. This money I'm asking the governor to release, to allocate, to help our communities, because the municipalities, they need our help. They cannot do this themselves. Of everything that we consider this session, and I know education is important, believe me it is, repairing the infrastructure is important, very important, that is all of it, the funding. The most important thing we need to do right now is fund this addiction problem. It's critical. It's an emergency. People are dying out there. And you know, the group of people, the 20-year-olds to the 30-year-olds, and now it's beginning to invade our high schools. I was at a forum on Thursday night at West Genesee in Onondaga County. Dr. Christopher Brown put this on. 500 people were there, 500 parents, counselors, listening to families tell their terrible, terrible, frightening stories that would actually make tears come to your eyes, even the most hardened of us. There's a couple, Kevin Jones, his wife Michelle, they share their story. They're from Cayuga County. Their daughter, a graduate of SUNY Cortland, an aspiring teacher, got trapped in heroin. She's dead. And they're out there now telling the story. We are losing our best and brightest right now. And this is something that we can't just stand by, look, say, let someone else do it. No. It's so important. This should be the primary concern of every member of this legislature. Thank you. Thank you very much.